Hi, my name's Christine Campbell, and I'd like to talk to you about my latest book called Flying Free. And it's a book about a young woman. Her name's Jane, and she's been a victim of child abuse. She's now a young woman in her 30s, and as you know, child abuse is a dreadful thing, despicable thing, and it really does blight the lives of those that are touched by it. The victims of child abuse, they find lots of ways to cope with it or to get by it. Some victims of child abuse become abusers themselves, which is dreadful and so sad. Some become promiscuous. Some find it very difficult to make warm, loving relationships because of the abuse in their past. And some victims of child abuse, they try to, and some manage to sort of forget it, push it into the past and get on with their lives as best they can. It's sometimes difficult, but they make a good go of it. And that's the category that Jane falls into, the protagonist in Flying Free. She has made a jolly good job of pushing things into the background and getting on with her life. Now, it's a bit like, I don't know if you're like me and you've maybe got a cupboard in the house that you really, really don't want anybody to open because it's full of all the junk you've accumulated over a period of time. And you've packed it in and you've packed it in and you've packed it in until it really is at capacity, and you've slammed the door on it, and you really hope no one opens it because everything's going to come right out of that cupboard. Well, that's what Jane did in a figurative sense. She has taken all the memories, all the things that happened, and she's packed them into a figurative cupboard until she could slam the door on it and walk away, and she's got on with her life, forgotten about it. But then one day something happens and the door is wrenched open and everything comes down on top of her. Awful. All the memories, the feelings, the thoughts, it just is overwhelming. And her life kind of stutters at that point, and she finds it hard to go on. She makes a few mistakes, she does some silly things, and she really is struggling. And then she gets help. And this doctor who's helping her encourages her not to try and put it all back into the cupboard and shut the door again, but he tries to encourage her to take things out the cupboard and have a look at them, examine them, and see them for what they are, the trash, the rubbish that they are, the way that they're destroying her life. And so she does that with his help, and she really works it through until she's able to just put back in the cupboard things that are nice to remember, things that are helpful, things that she feels good about, so that any time the cupboard's opened, she's not going to get a nasty surprise. She knows what's in there. And so she does that, and she tries, and she builds up her life again. And that's really what this book's about. It's not about child abuse as such. Yes, child abuse is mentioned. It's not mentioned graphically. It's not discussed graphically. But yes, it's mentioned and discussed and worked through. And what it's really about is the recovery for a victim of child abuse. Now, you maybe know, you maybe have been a victim of child abuse yourself. You maybe have a relative or a friend who's had this terrible experience. And what I'm hoping is that the book can help you or help your friends, because I know from getting feedback already that it has helped many people to see that there is a way to work through and come through as a victim of child abuse to have a satisfying life as an adult. Now, it's not a self-help book. It is a fiction. It is a story, but it has that element in it of perhaps being able to help other people. So I do hope that you will give it a try. It's available on Amazon as an paperback book, and also on Amazon Kindle as an ebook, and it's available on waterstones.com, feederead.com, Barnes & Noble. So you can get hold of it wherever you are in one form or another. So please, if you do give it a try, I would love to hear from you. There's a bit at the back of the book with my author links, and it's the same at the back of the ebook, that you'll find the links to my blog and things like that. And so if you do buy it and read it, please let me know how you get on with it, what you thought of it. And it would be lovely if you could post a review on Amazon or Goodreads or wherever it is that you get the book. Please post a review. That would be really kind and helpful. And as I say, do get in touch with me personally. I'd love that, and I'd always answer any comments you make. So thank you very much. My name's Christine Campbell. This is my book, Flying Free. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye.